Hello, 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 welcome back to another episode of Rimworld. Last time, we did a whole bunch of things, like build turrets. Now there is going to be a slight, some of you may notice there's a slight break, and the reason is I started recording this episode, and then the recording for this episode, I basically have to re-record the one I'm doing right now, because I recorded it, and then, there was a corruption with just that one episode, and so now I went back to this one. Where I saved last, or where it auto-saved, and basically you're just starting from that point on. I didn't do anything except I bought 2 crafting neurotrainers, a bionic eye and a bionic leg, and that was it. That's basically all the progress that you missed with the corruption, but that's it. At least I think that's it. I also, in the meantime, added one mod, because I didn't want to overhaul this playthrough too much, but I added a mod that basically allows you to recycle mechanoids. So if we get attacked by mechanoids, which we haven't yet, but if we do, we can recycle mechanoids into bionic parts. So there's that. But yeah, we didn't really miss anything else, so that's good. So hopefully they're going to move those neurotrainers in here. What's your craft? Your crafting's 4, crafting's 3. So basically you both suck. Don't learn shooting. No, don't learn shooting. I need you to learn crafting. Her crafting's now 10. You can use crafting. And your crafting's now 6. That kind of sucks, but we'll deal with it. Now I believe you had all the bionic parts done last time. Except for that one eye. So we can replace your eye. So we'll install your bionic eye to your right eye. And we'll give him another bionic leg. So we'll get the surgery done. We'll get surgery done on them. What else are we doing? Okay, we got all the corn wort we'll ever need. Switched over this to being corn plants. Starting to wonder if I should change anything else while we're at it. We need more devil strand if we want to make more 1200 hyperweaves. That's actually not bad. Awful sculpture. It actually reduces beauty. That's great. Okay, so we built that. We're building the power armor. We also need component assembly. Okay, we also need refinery. You can make biofuel from grains. Really? Bean, quart, and wheat. We could use beans. Do we still have beans? We do. We have lots of beans. We could actually make it from X42. I actually don't know how much biofuel that makes. Are these guys done? I'm assuming they're probably done. What are you doing? Oh, you're feeding them. Okay. Oh, we got more of the more of that. That's good. Oh, stop that. Stop that for a moment. I need one of you to... Wait, what are you doing? Making power armor. No, don't make the power armor helmet. Okay, you know what? Suspend that. Okay, how many beans? It takes 70 beans. And 70 beans turns into... That takes a long time. So we made biofuel. How much biofuel did you make? You made 35, so basically divides it in half. So let's do it in 9 more times. Oh yeah, I did sell the chocolate to do things. Keep forgetting I keep doing that. We have one colonist idle, so we'll go in there. Alright, good. They're back up and moving. We need even more steel. Although might make another one of these turrets or any nuclear power plants. But eventually we're going to need to build those pods to shoot those off. I also need to build a prison. We still haven't built a prison. That's not good. Do we really need to grain? You know what? We're actually going to turn. Let's not worry about grinding things into flour for a while. There's no reason we need to do that. There's just no reason we need to do that. It didn't mean stop didn't mean stop hauling them. What are you doing? Oh, all the tequila has come due. The tequila is worth $9 a pop. That's not too much. Alright, whatever. That's amusing. Yeah, they're almost done with the power armor. They're back to... Oh, we got the undistilled vodka. Alright, good. So we can start distilling the vodka. That's superior power armor, so you get to wear power armor. Good job. More power armor. Now I can sit to make the helmet, though. So all of our guys will have power armor, finally. Probably not needed, but... Actually, I know we don't need a third one, but we're going to have a third one anyway. There will never be a time when probably never going to be a time where I will need this much power, but... That's okay. That's okay. I suppose we could make, fuel out of the wheat, too, but... I don't know. Not too worried about that right now. We don't need too much fuel right now. There's other things we need instead. Like steel at the moment, but... Because we're using all of it to build another nuclear reactor, I suppose we could build more if we really wanted to. Keep building nuclear reactors all over the place. Though I don't think we really desperately need to, considering the connected rate is 49, or because each one of these is 20,000. So why is the connected rate... Where are we getting 9,000 more power from? What's generating 9,430 power? Actually, wait a minute. If each one of these is 20,000... Oh, that's connected rate. Never mind. Okay, so that's connected rate. So that means we're using only about 11,000 power right now. Only using 11,000 power. So there's no reason for us to have so much, but hey, why not? Dig deep and enjoy it. So everyone's got that stuff going on. At some point I do still need to make that. Do we ever start? No one's done the... Someone needs to start distilling vodka. I think we're just running behind on things we need to do. Alright, made power armor helmet. It's legendary. Legendary power armor helmet. Let's put that on, buddy. Okay, all of our guys have power armor. Part of me wants to build, like, extra power armor, but we don't really have the steel. Is anyone gonna distill that vodka? There you go. Tequila, so we got vodka. Vodka's worth $10. The vodka's actually worth more than tequila is. Yeah, vodka so much is worth the most. More booze for everyone. So we have a ton of potatoes sitting around. I think we do. Yeah, we have a lot of potatoes. Plenty of potatoes. Alright, so let's harvest the oranges. Animals, what are you doing? Get out of my... One does wonder why they're standing and firing at each other. It just seems like a bad idea. Anyone want to hunt that? Oh, you don't have any guns. Neither of you have guns, that's why. Get away from my stuff. Stupid animals. Go, my colonists. Stop doing other useful things and... Alright, well, anyway. Yes, we're wasting a little bit of time doing this, but... Oh well. Okay, so... How much biofuel we got? We got 245 biofuel. We do need to set up... At some point, we need to set up these pod launchers. And the transport pods. Okay, you already set up those... Part of me is thinking about turning off the cotton, because we have so much of it. We'll probably also need another stockpile. So I might remove that, I don't know. Running out of room for things. Might pick another stockpile here, I don't know. Running out of room all over the place. So everyone's got, nope, got idle colonists again. Get back to digging then. We got time to be idle, we got time to dig. Well, maybe I should be digging up, Yes, keep finding gold. Gold and steel and uranium and other good things that we need. Alright, made a bunch of biofuel. Still have a lot of beans. Here, make 10 more biofuel. So we'll have 700 biofuel, which should be more than enough. Probably. God damn it, guys. They're never gonna get around to making anything good, are they? Yes, continue to dig up steel and other things that we need. We do need... I need another stockpile for things. Although that could be easily revolved. I could find somebody who would buy clothing from us. Or we'll trade beacon. Yeah, we'll fix that. We'll fix that. We're doing pretty good on food. Delve Strand takes so long to grow. Ugh. Even growing at like 200%. Yeah, it's growing at 200%, and it's still slow. I can only imagine what it would be like growing at normal rate. Alright, caravan. It's arriving. Good for them, I suppose. I love how they go up to clean, to clean up the quarry, of all things. Actually, now that I can make power armor, there's really no reason for me to make synth thread anymore. So I should probably change up. Devil Strand's still really good, but I should probably switch all of these up. So, you know what? That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna turn off. We're gonna turn off sewing so that we're gonna let the rest of these grow, and then when they're done, we'll switch them over to other stuff. Because now that we can make our own power armor, we really don't need to make other kinds of clothing. This power armor is better than basically anything. Yes, good. Make more steel. Oh, yeah, I forgot. These guys might want things. Here, go trade with them. See if they'll buy all this clothing we have sitting around. Well, they'll buy all of our terrible artwork. They won't buy much else. You have plasteel for sale for some reason. We can sell you all of our alcohol. Okay. And you have gold for sale. Alright, we'll sell you all of our booze. We'll buy your plasteel and your neuro... Actually, we don't even really need neuroamine. We'll buy all of your plasteel and your gold for some terrible stone artwork and a bunch of booze. That sounds good. Alright guys, get to hauling. Pirate merchant, okay. I don't really have anything I want. Well. Wait, biofuel. Wait, is biofuel different than chem fuel? Hold up. It is. So what do we use? Wait, so what are we using the biofuel for? Fuel generators and workbenches. Oh. Now I feel stupid. Okay, so biofuel is not the same thing as chem fuel. Okay. Probably should have read that. I just assumed it was the same. Chem fuel from organics. Okay. Alright, so basically useless coffee beans. Block of cheese, okay. We can make it at the flour, perfect. Coffee beans, coconut milk, cocoa. We can use cocoa to make that stuff. We can't use regular beans though, looks like. Actually, it's probably... we can, actually. So we can make beans out of... Alright, so we made a bunch of useless biofuel, it looks like. That was my mistake. But now we can figure out how many beans are required to make chem fuel. Takes 70 beans to make chem fuel. Is it the same exchange rate? If it's the same exchange rate, I'm going to be even more annoyed. Probably is. Yes, it's the same exchange rate. Alright. Well, guess we'll make both. Why do we need biofuel exactly? Well, whatever. We're getting steel. It's annoying as it is. How long have we been here? Been here 103 days. Okay. More gold. It wouldn't be so much of an issue if we actually, like, were producing artwork that wasn't awful all the time. Good idea, guys. Harvest. We'll turn all that into sugar, I guess. Let's continue to dig. Find something useful in here, please. I wish all these guys would leave. I don't want to start shooting because there's so many of them. You guys are finding more gold than anything else, feels like. Finding lots of gold. Yeah, come on guys, find something better than normal. I wonder why no one buys clothing anymore. It used to be everyone bought clothing, and now it feels like no one buys clothing. I think only bulk goods traders buy clothing now. Interesting. I haven't had one of those in a while. So like one of the things in the mod bandit camp, we clear out the bandit camp, give us 2,000, almost 3,000 silver. Nah. So it used to be that, like in older alphas or in earlier alphas, the thing that you always wanted to make was clothing, because everybody in the old alphas used to buy clothing, with the exception of tribal wear, and only exotic goods guys or traders would buy tribal wear, but everyone else would buy every other kind of clothing basically. It looks like in this new in Alpha 17, nobody buys clothing except for bulk goods traders for some reason, and everyone instead buys artwork. Because it used to be artwork was useless. In the old days, the only people who would buy artwork were exotic goods traders. So, you know, you would kind of... Artwork was one of those things you just had one dude who had nothing else to do make. Just sort of like what we're doing now. But it would be the thing you had people do when they were useless at every other job. Because they weren't really worth anything. The thing we're going to be worried about is plasteel, I think. No, this only takes steel. Never mind. Okay, I thought those took plasteel. Although, power armor takes plasteel, so that's actually going to be... How's your gear doing? Yeah, your gear is actually deteriorating, so we actually have to make a lot of... We probably should make a whole lot of new power armor. It's beginning to deteriorate. So that means it's going to take a while, probably. Alright, so let's just say we want to make power armor. How much? Forgot how much. It takes only plasteel. Ironically, we're finding a lot more jade and gold in here. More than we're finding plasteel, which is interesting because... What's interesting about that is that the drop rates in... As far as I'm aware, the drop rates of a... what am I talking about? The drop rates of a... of the quarry are the same drop rates as... they're the same spawn rates as the rest of the map. So... You're most likely to get steel, you're least likely to get jade, essentially. At least I'm pretty sure that's how it is. I'm not 100% sure on that. Because I thought it was that way. I may be wrong. Getting lots more corn wort. Oh, okay, I guess our whiskey's done. Everybody drink heavily. I suppose I could grow... I suppose I could grow the plasteel, like, plants, but... I don't know. Like, there was no point in growing the steel plants, but it's starting to feel like I should grow the plasteel plants instead. I don't want to, but we sort of need plasteel. We sort of need plasteel. So, I guess I'll grow them, and... 96 days, like, growing time is 16 days. That's so... It's gonna take about 8 days to grow plasteel, essentially. Okay. Because again, it feels like we're getting weird drop rates on these. Like we're getting a ton of gold and a ton of jade, but we're not getting a whole lot of plasteel. That's a little weird. We can also make another Vulcan cannons. Well, you can make them circular. That's interesting. Make them square or circular. I feel like we're gonna make them square. I almost want to line these like too deep. Deconstruct that. No, we'll reinstall it, I think. Reinstall it there. But now that we've done that, oh, we found a superior sculpture. Cool. Let's install that in here and make our colonists a little happier. What's it of? Work of Cobra working on a multi-barrel weapons research project. A look of gleeful fascination. Cobra is sweating. The image seems to express thrusting. Ugh. Scene seems to take place on the outskirts of a village. Illustration refers to Cobra finishing research, multi-barrel research on 3rd of September. Or Septober. Really? I'm not sure how it expresses thrusting. I feel like these are like art prompts. Like, I almost feel like the artwork descriptions are basically, like, prompts for artists. Like, you give this to an artist and say, draw what you think this is. Try to draw somebody looking gleeful, or try to draw somebody expressing gleeful fascination while doing research on multi-barrel weapons, while sweating, that expresses the image of thrusting on the side of a village somewhere. Just baffling. Well, that's okay. It's Rimworld. We can get along with that. Did we finish this, by the way? No. Man, they're falling behind. They're falling behind. Yeah, well. But they're doing that. I'm gonna end this episode here. So next time we should hopefully finish that and hopefully get some plasteel. And I hope that's going to be that. I might change what I'm doing here and actually make this into other clothing or something. I don't really know. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Alright, see y'all next time.